All right, Governor Makinde should go and pray for forgiveness from God and leave Naomi alone. A prophet has warned. And you know, once a prophet warns like this, the best thing you can do is to heed to the instructions of the prophet, else you're bound to see doom. Hello, everyone, and welcome to D&Z TV. At D&Z TV, we are here with one mandate in mind, which is to give you information, to inform you, to educate you, and to entertain you. So, if you've not subscribed to our channel yet, you have just to subscribe to our channel, click on the notification button, comment, like, and share our contents so that when these updates come, you'll be the first to get it. So, right about now, remember Governor Makinde now, the governor who had issues with Naomi last year and swore that there was nothing that was going to make Naomi not to sleep in detention. The man went out of his way to make sure that Naomi slept in detention. As a matter of fact, people came out in mass to pray and wish Naomi speedy recovery and speedy outing from prison. But she actually served her term, which is not a bad thing. At least last, a lot of people have come out from prison to become presidents and co. So if Naomi also has gone to prison, it shows that maybe somehow she could make it as a president. So right about now, Makinde has been actually putting a lot of pressure on Naomi, for different reasons. Different reasons in the sense that Makinde thinks that he has the key to everything that is happening in the society. You won't even realize that she even actually invited Naomi to be part of a Valentine party in Oyo State, which Naomi refused because I'm sure they wanted to use that party now to make sure that they get Naomi. But trust Naomi, that Naomi always hears from God. And Naomi has always been fervently listening to God. After the last incident that happened in the palace that made her to go to prison, since then, she has actually been remaining away from anything that will put her in trouble. So, right about now, the Makinde has been trying to put so much pressure on Naomi, wanting her to do one or two things. He's just been trying to see how he can make it up to Naomi. But a seer has actually now come to give him, Makinde, a very stern warning that he needs to leave Naomi alone. The best thing for him to do now is to go and embark in a 40 days, night and day fasting, because that is the only thing that can take away every form of iniquity from his heart so that he needs to be forgiven. You know that some of these government people, they find it very difficult to fast, or they find it very difficult to listen to God speak. But right now that God has spoken through this man of God, the onus lies on him to know what is good and do it. Because if he does not do it, anything could happen. We hear cases of different cases where some governors have had issues, and different things have been happening to governors in places that nobody can understand, nobody can see. So now, right now, if this governor does not do the right thing, the possibility of him having issues might be 120%. And when this happens now, I don't see anybody that is logically going to see to it that the governor is free from this predicament and this problem. Whether we like it or not, there are some persons you should not just toy with. There are some persons you should not just have issues with. There are some persons you should not just fight. You can fight a lot of people and go with it. But there are persons that, because of the grace of God in their lives, there's nothing that you will do that will sustain it. There's nothing that you will do that will make them to fall for you. Rather, by you trying to fight them, you end up fighting yourself. A lot of stories abound in the Bible. People like David, people like Solomon, so many of them. These are people who came with genuine intentions to serve God, and people were just hating upon them. People were just saying negativity on them and doing a lot of things that are not supposed to do. But guess what happened? Most of these people who were doing all of this had their fingers seriously and severely burnt. That is not what we are wishing Governor Seyi Makinde. We know that he made a mistake, fine and good. But I feel and think he should stop putting Naomi under pressure. Rather, let him go and have a conversation with Naomi, a conversation that has to do with seeking for forgiveness. Because whether you like it or not, Naomi is still very, very hot with what the man did to him. Yes, she's very hot. And to even add salt into injury, it's not just Naomi alone that is hot. Even the Ooni of Ife himself is very hot. Ooni is hot now because Ooni feels slapped that his position, they did not even respect or fear his position. At the level the Ooni is, no matter what happens, all Naomi needed to do, all Seyi Makinde needed to do, was to respect the Ooni. And if he had respected the Ooni, I'm sure we will not be having this conversation right now. But he refused. He didn't respect the Ooni. At the end of the day, what happens? He now took a decision that he took that made him to 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 say that, okay, I want to make sure Naomi sleeps in detention. What was he trying to prove? He was just trying to prove masculinity. Now, who masculinity help? So these are some of the issues that we've been able to look at and say that of a truth, all Makinde needs to do right now is to look for ways and settle peacefully with Naomi. Ask God for forgiveness, settle peacefully with Naomi, and move on with your life. And that's because when you don't move on with your life like this, it will actually make matters worse. Yeah, it will make matters worse. Make matters worse in the sense that people who have different notions, people who have different ideologies, people who have different mindsets will begin to bring up issues that one cannot actually comprehend 100%. But be that as it may, nothing stops you from achieving the goals the way you want to achieve them. And once you are not able to achieve goals like this, you instead of achieving results, you will now find out that you are actually making more mistakes that naturally you're not supposed to make. So, in the interest and best interest of the state or your state, best interest of the government house, and best interest of the occupant of the government house, Naomi needs to be appeased. If she's not appeased, Naomi has a very powerful deity that is always fighting for her. If she's not appeased, things can happen that nobody can control. And when these things begin to happen like this, a lot of people are going to get their fingers burnt. All right, people, this is where we'll be stopping this broadcast today. Till we come your way again, I remain your number one guy, D and ZTV. And I will be here and I'll always here to bring you up to date information of everything that concerns the palace and the entertainment industry at large. See you in my next video. Bye bye.